and this is episode 16 of Sarah's Creative Corner, and I am here with an update on all the things that I've been working on over the past week, some knitting and some spinning, and yeah, that's really about it. I have a new little audio setup. I have a little mic, so we'll see what this does, if it makes any difference for those little guys, the little dogs. But yeah, if you want to comment to leave back any feedback, that'd be great. So yeah, it is a pretty warm day here in Maryland, and I think it's gonna get warmer. It's definitely gonna be warm from here on out. So should probably cast on some tees and tanks and anything like that. But I have so many sweaters on the needles. I also kind of want to finish those too. So we will see. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. I have a half-finished object, a swatch that I've cast on, some acquisitions, and some spinning. So I guess we can go ahead and talk about the first half-finished object, so my whips. And that is this guy. I have finished the first sock for my husband in the Ruby and Roses colorway. Let's see, there we go. So I basically knit the entire foot and heel, or foot and toe last week. I've woven in all of the ends. I just haven't snipped them at all. So yeah, pretty happy with it. It'll focus, there we go. And that is this guy. This is just a magic loop vanilla sock on US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter needles. I am knitting 64 stitches, and what I did is I did 20 rounds for the cuff, and then 60 rounds for the leg, and then however long for my husband on the ruler. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how the bear yarn will bloom out. I think I talked about last week how I have 2 skeins of it, so I have quite a bit. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how what it'll look like once I'm done. So I finished this one, and I cast on the second one, and I'm just working on the leg. So I've already finished the cuff, and I'm starting to work on the leg. So making some good progress. We're going to be going on a trip for the long weekend, so I will definitely have some knitting time to do some, to just like get some sock knitting in, and it'll be great because today, Friday the 24th, is actually the start of summer sock camp. So maybe I'll have a pair of socks already finished during the first weekend of summer sock camp, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, that is this guy. I'm using Ruby and Roses yarn in Summer Thing, I think it's called. It's in the Ravelry project page, which is linked down below. So yeah, that is really all the knitting that I have done this week. I'll go ahead and put this back. And the other thing of knitting that I have done is my swatch for my test. That's due like in a couple months. It's due in July. So I've been trying to figure out what needle size I should use. I swatched on a US 5 when it calls for a US 8, because when I think I started with a US 8, I was like, this is way too loose. So I just went down a whole bunch of sizes, and it was just a little bit too tight on a US 5. So I am trying a US 6. I think this will be it. Let's see if it'll focus. So there we go. Yeah, pretty happy with it, and it'll be interesting to see how it will end up. I really like the color. I think it'll look nice, and it'll be interesting to have like a summer lace top. I've never been like a summer lace top kind of person, but I think it'll be cool. And yeah, that's really it about this. Already with the second swatch, I can tell that it'll be easier because I've already gotten like the repeat kind of down in my mind. So that is this guy. Maybe I will have it cast on this weekend, but I also have some socks that I want to work on. We'll see. We'll see where the wind takes me this weekend, but I definitely want to get this one cast on. So that is this, and I'm pretty pleased with it. This is Kim Dye's yarn in her Smoothie fingering base. It's held double, and it is silk linen, mostly silk, some linen base. So yeah, pretty cool to the touch, nice. So would recommend it, although it's not like super pricey, but it's a little pricey. So that is this guy, and hopefully you'll see it cast on as a garment next week. Who knows? Okay, and then I have two. Well, I only have one of them with me, but I have some spinning that I've done. I don't have my Nano. I think it's in the car, honestly, because we were out of town again last weekend, and I was spinning in the car because you can just plug it into the USB. So I spun up some of the Little Fiber Co. January colorway from the Cookware Club, and I'm really close to being done. I think I have like 2 more like strips that I need to work on, and I was able to do, I think, one strip on the way up last weekend, so I should probably be able to do the same thing again this weekend. But outside of that one, I actually am spinning on my 6.1, which is right here, and I'm actually really pretty happy with it. This is another Little Fiber Co. fiber. Let me get it undone from the hooks, and this is what we've got, and I'm really happy with it. I really like how the colors are coming out, and this is another Little Fiber Co. colorway from, I think she just had like an in-stock update, so I picked up a couple braids of this colorway. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I can put it on the screen here. And yeah, it is a BFL silk, which I've never done before, and I remember seeing somewhere that sometimes silk can be hard, but it seems like with this braid, the silk is blended into the fiber. It's not like bits of silk, so I think it should end up being pretty fine. But yeah, I think it's kind of ending up being about like a lace weight. So what I was thinking is, what I'm doing is I'm spinning up the entire braid on the bobbin because they're like 3.5 ounces, and then what I might do is I'll just apply it on itself, because I find that I can never get the right, like I can't get like half and half exactly right, especially because like maybe one bobbin will have like thinner yarn, so it'll have more yardage. So I think that's just what I'll do from now on, and I don't think that'll be too bad. And I think that's what I might end up doing with the agave colorway too. It's just plied on itself. and we'll see, or I might end up doing like a 3-ply with it. But yeah, that is this guy. I'm really happy with it, and I am actually really happy with the wheel too. This is my first time spinning on it, like spinning a single on it. I've plied on it, but yeah, this is my first actual single spin. So yeah, I just sat at my desk, or at my husband's desk, if we're gonna be accurate, and I just was spinning away, and I was having a great time. And I think this is like half. Once I finish this, I'll have half of the braid done. And I've found that I like kind of splitting it up into about fourths. So I'll just like split it down the middle and then split that in half-ish. So yeah, it's kind of a pastel greens, orange, pinks, blues, and I would say it's kind of similar to the other one that I did from Chameleon Fiber Co., the vintage colorway, but this one has a little bit more muted. So yeah, pretty happy with it, and I'll figure out what I'll make with it. Maybe I'll keep it as a single. Probably not. Let's be realistic, probably not. But yeah, I'll have, what is that, like about 8 ounces? So we shall see. Pretty excited. And then I know a couple weeks ago I'd also talked about the yarn that I applied. I finished the skein last week, thwacked it, did all the things, and I don't have it with me. It is also in the car, but I think I took a picture of it. I can put it here. And it is 410 yards. I haven't weighed it yet. It's about 410 yards, probably to about 100 grams, so it should be like a fingering weight. Pretty happy with it. Seems pretty consistent. So yeah, that is my, I would say, 3rd finished skein, or 4th finished skein, but this is my first one that I would say that I'm really happy with. Seems like the electric wheel is really doing me some good, and like getting practice in and stuff like that. So yeah, done a lot of spinning the past couple of weeks, or past week, and getting back into the groove. So yeah, that's really it on all the things that I've been working on. So we can go ahead and pop into the acquisitions, which you can kind of see here. And that is my monochrome order that I did, what is that, like months ago now, from Explorer Knits and Fibers. And I am drowning in more yarn. So I don't think I'll be ordering like big quantities of yarn like this. I'm part of Woolberry's collective, so every month I can pick some yarn, and this month I just picked a sock set, which will be good. I don't really need that much more like sweater quantities, and I think I also need to kind of venture out. Like, I only need so many sweaters in the climate that we live in, and I also have only made so many sweaters, so I really need to kind of figure it out. So yeah, I guess the first thing that I can show you is the sweatshirt that I got. And oh my gosh, it is so stinking soft. I got the cool toned one, I think. And yeah, pretty happy with it. I hope she continues, like, she like brings this sweatshirt back, because if anyone missed it, I hope you're able to get one. So yes, very happy with the sweatshirt. Nothing crazy, besides the fact that it's really soft. So that is the first one, and then I guess we can go ahead and get into all of the yarn. Just not going to take it out of their bags. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different colorways, and they're all sweater quantities. So yes, the first color that I got was, what is this called? Roller Skate Red. And I got it on the Surrey. And then I also got it on the, what is this, Earthy DK. So they're non-superwash. And I think this might be the only non-superwash that I got for this order. Yeah, just like looking at it, that's what it looks like. So I got the Surrey in the Roller Skate Red. And I also got it on the DK. And I feel like the lighting is not doing it justice, but it's just like pretty true red, a little bit less bright than my nails. So pretty accurate. And then, yeah, so those are the ones that I got. And then I also got, oh, maybe, just kidding. I got Earthy Sock in linen. So there's 2 here. And I also have 2 other ones in a different bag. Over here. Oh, I guess I got Earthy Sock. I think I have been converted to the non-superwash because I don't really have a problem like hand washing things anyway. So 2 more of the linen, and then I also got Freezy Pop, which is this kind of like bright blue, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't have any yarn in this color, and I don't have any yarn in that red either. So I think that would be pretty fun to kind of venture out of my wheelhouse. And then the last one that I got is Earthy Sock and the Alpaca in Woodruff, which is kind of like a gray color. So yeah, got some neutral and got some brights. And that's really all the things this week. I'm trying to think. Still waiting on my homespun house yarn. I've been checking a little more since it's the end of, like, nearing the end of the month. I might check the mail again today before we head out. So here's all the acquisitions and all the things. I'm gonna pop that over here. And yeah, that is all the things for this week. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a good Memorial Day weekend if you're in America. And I appreciate all the comments. If you want to like and subscribe, you can. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Bye.